young woman's coming up, they hear you on the radio. She's in school, she's in high school, maybe even college, and she wants to be like just like you. You know, she want to be just like you on the radio. She see you popping. She wants to know how you did it. What would you tell her? And elaborate on how you got here.
First of all, I would have to tell her that it's not as glamorous as it looks. I think a lot of people see me on the radio and they're like, "Oh, you got that Cube 93.3 check."
Right.
But you'll be, anyways. But I think it's very important for people to know that I started on the street team. You know what I mean? Working outside, 95 degrees, freaking sitting underneath the tent, freaking baking underneath that tent, almost passed out at a few events, you know? Like, so, you know, I've worked the 16-hour shifts, you know, but I've also come up with different ideas to talk to my bosses about things that maybe certain things can be improved on. Maybe things can be taken away. And maybe I didn't fully come up with the idea, but maybe it sparked a different idea. But it took me, I want to say like 3 years to get here, you know, and that was being on the street team, you know, making relationships in the office, and then finally taking that moment when my boss, now Eric Rosado, was in the freaking studio, this very studio, and I just knocked on the door and was like, "Hey, can I ask you a question real quick?" Never met the man, never even been introduced to him, and, you know, I just straight up blurted out, "What do I gotta do to be on Cube?" And I think what people have to realize is that when you ask that question, be ready for the answer. Yeah. You know, like if they say, "I need you to start grabbing my coffee for the next week," I need you to be okay with that. If they say, you know, "I got a lot of meetings going on today, I need you to grab my lunch, go get this car washed, go hang up these banners, and then call these people," be ready to do that. You know what I mean? Like, be ready to put your work in, because this person doesn't have to let you on. You know what I mean? They could just find one of their friends. So for me, I ended up doing a lot of segging. And then for those of you guys that do not know what segging is, it's something you don't want to do. And it's something that I still have to do every night, so it ended up preparing me for where I am right now. But it's basically editing your music. The difference was I was editing 24 hours worth of music. And so, you know, that was the stuff that nobody else really had time to do. And if he needed me, you know, I would damn near drop what I was doing and I would come down here and do it, just to put in that extra stuff, you know what I mean? I guess the way that I like to think of it is, no, I don't want to go to the gym right now, but in 2 months, when I look back and I see that I've lost like 15 pounds, it's like, damn, that was just a memory now, you know what I mean? That was just a moment in life that I didn't want to go through. So I guess what I would say is, if you have a pull to go talk to somebody, you have a connect, use it. and follow through with it. If they say, "Meet me here," meet them there. If they say, "I need you to do this," and do it because you want to, because you know it's going to get you to that next goal. And never get so full of yourself that you still don't want to do things that they ask you to do. Right. Like, I still get asked to do things where I'm just like, but guess what? I do it. So that's, yeah, that would be my my advice to you.
There you go, little girls. Put in the work. That's the thing you can't skip. You can get the likes and all the followers you want, but you got to put that work in. Period. And Besa, thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Thank you. You are extraordinary, and I love what you're doing. Thank you. And anything we can do for you, Hustle TV, DJ Hustle, we take care of you. Man, get me verified. Oh, okay. Get verified then. You know what I mean? Give me that swipe up feature. I need 10K on IG. That's what it is. Give out your Instagram, your website, so people can follow you. You can check me out on all social media platforms at Naybesa. That's Naybesa. You can listen to my podcast on iHeartRadio and Apple Podcasts. It's Back to Besa. I don't know if you can catch that shot. Oh, we got you all the time. Back number 2 Besa. Just type that in, but put spaces, put backspace to space, and then it'll pop right up in iHeartRadio or Apple Podcasts. And you know, if you really like me, you can listen to me on Cube 93.3 every single day, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. and then on Sundays from 3 to 7. Thank you so much for your time, sweetheart. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah.
DJ Hustle. DJ Hustle.